You know what they say. Keep it balanced. Keep it cute. But baby, my balance, it comes from above. So step light. Hold your head high. We gon' praise and still look fly. Weighing every season, heart on one side, truth on the other. Grace in my walk, glory in my cover. Step to the left, I'm aligned. Peace in my heart, made of mine. Wrist shining, Bible in my bag. Gold on my neck, Savior in my swag. Hey, born with the scales in my head. Still I lay it all in His plan. Measured by mercy, not fame. He called my star by my name. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. Oh yeah. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hands up high, heels on beat, praise in the club, praise in the street. Halo over this laid out lace, a little gloss, whole lot of grace. They see the charm, but He sees the core. He opened doors I ain't asking for, so I two-step, testify, slide every turn. He by my side. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride. Whoa, left, right, spin it, back, stay true. If you love the Lord, let Him shine. Hey, heart in the clouds, feet on the floor. We give Him the praise, then we give Him some more. I'm a Libra in the light, standing tall in my faith. Pretty smile, holy style. I got heaven on my face. When I move, when I glide, it's the grace in my stride. Balanced by the blood, that's my scales and my pride. That's my scales and my pride.
Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. So the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Kinseyada, happy bar mitzvah, and happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and every darn body on the sound of my voice. And you know I'm the brother what? The smooches. So come here. Mwah. There you go. You get a smooch. Everybody gets to smooch. What's up, Shaker Boo? All right, y'all. Again, let me just go ahead and let, for those of you all who actually send me what was them things? Anyway, to where it shows up on the YouTube thing and everybody can see what you donated and all that. Well, my monetization has been taken. And I don't know why. Okay, so I have no idea. But I'm kind of tired of dealing with that because it's like the closer you get to it, YouTube mess with you to do something. And I know what they're doing. They really just want celebrities on this thing because they get more endorsements and stuff. They get more views. It's really not for the common person no more. YouTube is not. And that's why they go back years, some of them in your videos, and and then they don't tell you which videos so you can change them and all that. So I don't know what to do. I ain't gonna let it bother me. I just want everybody to know it. If you do want to bless me, that's why my Cash App is next to my name. That's why it's scrolling on the bottom of the thing. Okay. Anywho, we go on, we move on. Okay, because we rock steady. All right. Anyway, I want to show y'all this picture real quick. Because I said this is the modern day Cain and Abel. So let's go. Let's get in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just haven't been interested in YouTube lately. I haven't even been on here. I'm really being honest with you guys. Today is my first time on here outside. I think I saw Auntie Melissa when I was getting my little medical situation. I seen Auntie Melissa was on, and I dropped down in her chat, and then I left her chat, and that's all. That's because once I came home from my medical situation, I ate, did some other things for my LLC, and then I got in the bed. And then I start talking on the phone and all this other stuff. Been outside, so I just ain't been. YouTube has not really been. Just hasn't been something that I want to deal with. Anyway, y'all see this picture right here? These are brothers, okay? They are actually brothers. One of them is Brandon and the other one is Justin, okay? Brandon and Justin, all right? So let me tell you what had happened with them. And, I'm praying for their mother and everything because this is crazy. But, okay, let's go. It says, hold on, let me pull it back up. Okay, so I'm only on one computer tonight, y'all, because I'm actually in my bed. Uh, it says 51-year-old Brandon and his 41-year-old brother Justin. They 10 years apart. Okay, Justin's with the red shirt. All right. From Wisconsin were living with their oh Lord was living with their mother in her house. 51 and 41 living there. Okay. Anyway, maybe they was taken care of. I don't know. Brandon had recently moved back in after divorcing his wife. The brothers were arguing after Brandon accused his brother of messing around with his ex-wife. Shut the front door and open up the back. See, I'm reading this with y'all. I just received the title and like, okay, I talk about this. It seems good. Let's talk about it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go. They got into a physical altercation where the mother had to break up the fight and sent the brothers to their rooms. Oh my God, y'all 51 and 41 and y'all mama sending y'all to y'all rooms. I cannot. Okay. Brandon came back out of his room being disobedient and started pacing around the house before he shot and killed his brother Justin. Shut up! He tried to stop his mother from calling 911, but she ended up calling anyway. What you mean stop her from calling 911? Huh? Anyway, Brandon was arrested and charged with first-degree reckless homicide, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. So it's the old adage. It's the old adage. You don't mess around or even look like you messing around with somebody's wife. The Bible talks about that. So, prayers out to this family, y'all, and everything. Like I said, it was a teetotal mess. Now the mother has lost a child. Oh my God, today. Okay. My God, today. Whew, now from the sublime to the freaking ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this picture. And this is my thumbnail. Okay. Right here. Let me make sure y'all can see that. Hold on. Why is it so upper like it? This is weird. Wait a minute, y'all. My computer's doing something. Okay, so y'all can see it. Okay, awesome. And who is this texting me? Hold on. Yeah, this little girl, my baby girl, she been texting me all day, asking me things about our family. I don't know if she's doing a family tree or not. I have no clue. But she been texting me I'm sorry, all day today, asking me different things about my grandparents and her grandparents and, all this and stuff. So anyway, y'all see that, right? Y'all see that right there? Let's go. Just crazy. Arkansas man arrested after threatening to ill a woman he met on Facebook that let him spend the night. I paused there for a reason, okay? Women, you know I got something to say about that. Anywho, moving on. Moving on. Okay. Police say he demanded $100 to leave before saying he'll beat her in front of her young. Look at this picture. What with this picture would even tell you that, yeah, that's somebody I want to date and that's somebody I cannot. I cannot. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go by looks. It was somebody I was interested in that was facially challenged, but I thought they was handsome. Because if I like you, I like you. And everything. I thought they was handsome, but I even called the person handsome one day, and he told me, I ain't handsome. Stop calling me that." I was like, dang. Most men would still eat it up. Here is a woman that's, she finer than wine, and here she think I'm nice looking. I don't get it. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, let's read this real quick. Oh my God, today. Okay. I swear this gives me pause for the cause, y'all. Y'all know I'm in the dating thing, but this gives me pause for the cause because these ninjas is crazy, deranged. It's just weird. Okay. Plus, y'all, I've been looking at this series 24 of 24. It's with all type of chefs, and they stay up for 24 hours. They have 24 challenges they have to do. And I mean, these challenges is crazy with them cooking and stuff. And I'm into that because y'all know I'm a chef too. I used to be a chef. I'm retired from that. But yeah, I love this. I love certain chef TV shows I like. Some of them I don't. Some of them a bunch of bull. But anyway, okay. So their man is his neighbors. It says this is crazy. According to Arkansas authorities, a woman in Jonesboro is speaking out after a man she tried to help allegedly turned on her when she asked him to leave her home. First of all, you met him on Facebook. Why would you even invite him in your home? And you got a child. Let me keep reading. This might answer my question. Police says 25-year-old Tervon Clamors is now facing a felony charge for first-degree terroristic threatening after a woman said she met Chalmers on Facebook last July and the two were just friends. Early this week, he allegedly got into it with his roommates and had nowhere to go. So she let him stay the night out of sympathy. Bless her heart and all her parts. What about Thirsty? He still hadn't left. When she told him it was time to go, things escalated. Police said Chalmers demanded 100 to leave and threatened to start destroying her property if she didn't pay. He also reportedly told her she would have to call police to get him out. It didn't stop there. She claims he then threatened to pow her and her family and beat her badly in front of her young child. The woman ended up leaving to take her child to school and later called police from work saying she was too scared to go back home. She eventually returned, and when officers arrived, they found Chambers sitting on the couch with a duffel bag by the door. As police made contact, he reportedly grabbed his bag and yelled, "I'm leaving." Officers arrest him on the spot, and during the arrest, they say they found marijuana in his possession. Okay, you don't have $100, but you got weed. Okay, got it. His bond has been set at $15,000, and a no contact order is now in place. Thoughts? Yeah, I got a lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts about this. I'm trying not to judge because people say I judge too much. So I don't know how, and I'm giving my opinion on my platform. But whatever. Um, Lord, please keep my mind. God, please don't let me be thirsty unless it's for something to drink. Um, um, mhm. God, please let me trust that you will guide me around all things, traps, and people. Um, um, please, God, let me know that you are protecting me and my family and my household and my car and anything that concerns me from the evil one and his kids. Okay, so yeah, I really don't think that I would have invited this man to my house. And now you see why the roommates put him out because he probably cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know. I don't know. Bless his heart and all his ports. We wish all parties the best, okay? I just don't understand. I ain't the brightest bulb in the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? I don't claim to be. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. However, however, some things is just like nah, it's a no for me. Okay. It's a no for me. I'm gonna give y'all another look at the sky. One more gains. Just one more gains, okay? What's up, Auntie? Just one more gains. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give y'all a look at the sky. It would have been a no for me. I'm sorry. No. No, I won't be talking to you on Facebook. No, I don't want to know you as a friend. No, you can't know where I live at. And no, you can't stay with me. See all the no's, all the NOs. Every last one of them NOs. No, no, and no. And he might, I don't know. I can just like tomorrow we're gonna get into the preacher, the pastor rather, who illed his wife right after the Easter service because he just couldn't take it no more. I don't know what he couldn't take, but he couldn't take it no more. And I'm gonna say this: women, you got to be careful when you dating these people who are jealous of you and your success. When they love to get you, and then once they get you, they try to change everything about you. They get you, you're a businesswoman, you making deals, you shaking hands, you taking names, you making your mark in this world. But then they get you, and then I got me a businesswoman. Then they start telling you, you need to slack up on all them calls you be making, and why you was out this late, and why come I couldn't reach you around this time? Well, one, if you was at work, you wouldn't have been able to call me while I'm working. See how that works? You making a name for yourself and everything, and they can't take your success because they trying to dumb you down to make you lower than them because they didn't make a mark in the world. And so they begin to hate that thing that they claim that they loved about you. I cannot. I will not. I shan't. Okay. We shan't over here. We shan't. See, yeah, here's the thing. Somebody asked me, today is Wednesday. This week is going fast. Somebody asked me Sunday, uh, aren't you lonely? No, I'm not lonely. Lonely is a state of heart and mind. I'm not lonely. Am I alone? Yeah. Is it by force? No, it's by choice. There has been some bobos, some boo-boos, and some clowns that know that that I'm a widow, that I'm single and everything, that has tried to darken my doorstep and all this and stuff. Yeah, I know she ready for some tallywhacker. I know she ready. She ain't had none either. Yeah, I am ready for some, but I'm ready for some with limits by one person. You're not gonna lower my stock. And here I was just with one person for almost 30 years. And now I'm gonna give y'all a chance to jump up and down in my guts. All y'all different people. You a lie and the truth ain't in ya. Some of us ain't desperate, thirsty, or ugly. So therefore, we can have our pick of the litter. You feel me? And I'm one. I've always been able to pick who I want, and this ain't gonna be no different. Okay. So just know that during this time, why I'm not actively seriously dating, we have phone calls and stuff like that. But why I'm not, mind your business, drink your water. Why I'm not seriously dating, okay? I am building my businesses, becoming this millionaire, all right? Working on my health, trying to finish this fourth book, perfecting my body cream. See, I'm busy going to studio, Okay, just got one song I'm gonna be backup singing on, and then the other one's gonna be my song, and all the things of the thing. So we busy over here. We booked and busy. Okay. Matter of fact, I got a conference coming up to where I'm gonna be teaching husbands and wife. It's a marriage conference. I'm one of the main speakers. Okay. And then I got another conference I'm a speaker at. Okay. So we booked and busy over here. So we not thinking about sex. We not. If it happens, praise the Lord. But it's gonna happen with the way it's supposed to happen. Okay. Sure. That's just all I'm gonna say. Like I said, and yes, I think highly of myself. You may not think highly of me, and I don't give a darn. Okay. It rhymes with ham and it starts with D. I don't give one because I think highly of me. All right. And if that bothers you, then it just bothers your shana. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna talk down on myself. I think down on myself because you have a problem with it. I've never did that. I ain't gonna start today. Today don't even look like a good day to start. How about that? Tomorrow either. I'm not that woman. Try somebody else. Okay. Is that all I want to really talk about? I think I said a herb too. I'm not sure, but I think I gave an herb yesterday. Like I said, y'all pray for me because my attention span right now is not YouTube. It's just not. I'm gonna be honest with you. Things have shifted so much, and it's like I was already feeling some type of way, um, and everything. And like I said, I don't support people who don't support me, and that's just how we go. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got good content too. Now I don't talk about who shot John and this person said this and they cussed this person and I don't do all that. But I still think I got great commentary. I really do. And I would say I'm the best kept secret, and I am. But what makes your platform better than mine? I'll wait. Right. I ain't think so. So those that support me, I support them. That's why y'all see me over at Auntie Melissa's. That's why y'all see me at Shaker Shaker. You know, some people come on and I be doing other things, and then I go back like Blended. Sometimes when Blended comes on, either I'm asleep, I'm doing something like in my business thing, but I go back and give her a click and a view because Blended always supports me, and I appreciate that. I really do. And it's a whole lot of people that I don't want to say because I know some of y'all really do support me. Y'all just don't drop down and y'all let me know. And I know you do, so I'm not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking to you because when you look up, I'm in your chat. You feel me? But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And it's just like lately, I miss my people, so that's why I come on because I love my butterflies. So I'm trying to stay connected to you guys. Uh, but other than that, I'm good. I'm good in the hood. Now what I have been doing is enjoying these little okay, be careful. Get you some rest, Auntie. Um, what I have been doing is they got these little have y'all been seeing these stories on YouTube? Let me see if I can pull one up real quick and share it with y'all. Hold on. I mean, don't hold on, I'm still here, but hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. YouTube. I gotta play my song when I get out here. Yeah, I know y'all remember that old song. Hold on. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Come on, here we go. Pulling up the stories I've been talking about. I wanna give to you all night long, long. Something's got me so ignited, baby. Okay, so stories like this. Hold on, let me pull this up. I want to let y'all see it real quick. They already took my monetization, so what more can they do? Hold on. And I be sharing who the videos by and everything. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's pull it right here. these little stories right here, they be so interesting, y'all. This is what I've been listening to. I'm being real serious right now when I pull this up, okay? Uh Hold on.
Next to the centerpiece. You know how at a big family dinner, there's always one seat that is a little off, the one where you cannot quite reach the bread basket, where the conversation at the main end of the table sounds like it is happening slightly underwater? She gave me the good seat, right next to the flowers, pale pink ranunculus, the expensive kind, the kind Barbara always ordered from the florist on Clement Street,
Okay, the
because
title
she
of this one is She Threw a Birthday Party for the Mistress. Then the wife took the mic. When I tell y'all these little stories, I don't know who decided to start bringing these stories on. They be so interesting right here. And then, like right here, one says, it's different people who's made these little stories on
The
here.
night my husband's new
But
girlfriend wore my necklace to my favorite restaurant. I didn't
this is
cry. I didn't call him. I called my therapist, poured a glass of wine, and started planning. Because a woman who knows her worth doesn't beg. She
That's
builds.
right.
And then
A
she
woman who
arrives.
knows-
My name is
Awesome.
Vivian. And before I was anybody's wife, I was somebody.
Okay. It says billionaire replaced his black wife. Y'all, these little stories, some of them be an hour long, some of them be 45 minutes, some of them be 19 minutes. Like, you just got to pick the one you want to look at. They be so interesting. I have gotten hooked on these little stories, okay? So when I have came on YouTube, I've been looking at these stories. Like, oh my God, what? It is so interesting, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with y'all. It's many, this one is from Pretty Black Girl, but there's many more that's out here that's about other people, and like African, let me see, Broken Hearts, They Got a Cup. I mean, it's just different ones. Millionaire Love Stories, Tales by Hope. All these little stories out here, y'all. These stories be so interesting. And I'm like, I don't know when all this came about, all these stories, but baby, thank you. It's like one day I saw one, and then I logged off YouTube, came back, it was 50. And it was like by different people. So I've been like, oh, this one seems like it's real interesting, baby. They've been keeping me occupied, okay? That's all I'm saying. They've been keeping your girl occupied, okay? So, let me see. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So anywho, child, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I guess I'll be on here tomorrow and we can do, like I said, about the preacher's husband now. Unfortunately she lost her life, and everything. And it's one more story that I want to talk to you guys about as well. So hopefully we'll get to that tomorrow and everything. My day is so busy tomorrow. I got a meeting with my counselor, aka therapist. Okay. Yes, I'm a therapist, but I have a therapist. I ain't slow. I want to stay on the road I'm on. And it's a lot of things I'm supposed to do. I gotta go and get my eyebrows done tomorrow and everything, so I won't look like Wolfman Jack's cousin. And all the things of the things. We'll see. I might record what I'm doing. Who knows? I might, But I love you guys. And again, remember, no matter what the test, always do your best, okay?
Yeah. From Kentucky to the world.
Happy birthday.
Just to see another scale. Creole butterfly. Spread them wings, girl. Yeah. Yeah. Born to
shine. Leave a balance in her soul. Creole roots deep, got that heart of gold. Butterfly in motion, grace when she fly. Every room she step in, the stars multiply. Dr.Creole, wisdom with the style. That Kentucky vibe, make the world smile. Energy, crown sitting high. Royal Libra season, can't nobody deny. Creole butterfly, Libra queen tonight. Glowing like the moon in that southern light. From Kentucky fields to the city dream. She the vibe, she the balance, she the queen supreme. Smooth with the talk, yeah, she calm the storm. Butterfly wings, transformation form. She lifting up hearts with the words she say. A Libra queen guiding us all the way. Hey, Kentucky pride, rhythm in her vein. Creole fire running through her name. When she walk by, the whole crowd sing. Long little queen, let the bell of love ring. Yeah, butterfly, don't you slow it down. Dr.Creole in the royal crown. Balance in the spirit, love.
Plus, let me leave y'all with this. Do not go against. I have been warned. I have been warned for a whole week that, in other words, there are snakes around me and they hate that I'm not going under. That it's like every time I get hit, I rebound. And they hate it. And the thing about it is that when you know who it is, or when you got an idea of who it is, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just telling y'all that. Be true to you. Smooches.